Starters on his stand. Jimmy Wilson, they're ready to go. Stand by for a start. Race one out of Keppel Park. And they're racing, got them away well. Aussie Tycoon just dwelt shortly after the start. And showing speed was Gradishing, and coming across was Flame Princess looking for the lead. Meatballs back along the inside. Up wide was Corconian, Poetic Pete. It's very keenly contested up front. Followed by Commander's Watch, and Aussie Tycoon was last. So they turned out of the straight the first time. They're throwing up some clods, which would be expected. Gradishing leads narrowly from Flame Princess, going up to attack it on the outside. Running third then was Poetic Pete, getting the run of the race, beautifully placed as Meatball, fourth on the rail in 2 lengths off the leaders. About a length back then to Corconian, 2 lengths further back then Commander's Watch, and last Aussie Tycoon, he's 10 lengths off the lead. So they run to the 1100, and poking its head in front was Flame Princess. Just in front of Gradishing, then came Poetic Pete, hugging the rail was Meatball, followed by Corconian, who's in behind him, a length and a half, make that 2 lengths now to Aussie Tycoon, and Commander's Watch was last, he's 8 off the lead. They go along the side, running up towards about the 700 metres, or coming to the 800 now as I speak, and it's still Flame Princess. She's done it pretty hard on the outside of Gradishing all the way. There's no change in the order. Meatball is sneaking up into third. He'll be looking for a run soon. Poetic Pete's on his outside. They're followed 2 lengths off by Corconian, Aussie Tycoon, and Commander's Watch. Hard Ridden was last. They're coming down the hill now. There's still no change. It's Flame Princess, Gradishing going to get her from Poetic Pete. Meatball's looking for a way out, being followed then by Corconian. About 3 lengths back to Aussie Tycoon and Commander's Watch. The home turns in their sights. They swing into the stretch now, and these two still together, Gradishing the inside. The outside, Flame Princess. He's got the run on Meatball if it's good enough. Then Poetic Pete, and down the outside, Corconian. In the stretch, about 200 metres to go, and sweeping up Poetic Pete, Meatball. They're making their runs together. Gradishing still in front. It's Gradishing still in front. Poetic Pete the outside. Meatball in the centre. A 3-horse war coming up here on the outside. Poetic Pete is just in front, and Poetic Pete's going to beat Meatball. 2 lengths up to Gradishing, followed then by Commander's Watch, Corconian. Flame Princess conceded, and Aussie Tycoon was last all of the way. Stand by. There's the red light blinking. Start is imminent, and the start away, and Rezabel clearly won the start out wide. It's going to try and cross. Five will drop back shortly after the start. Bit of Grey Magic showing plenty of speed. There's speed to burn here. We're up along the inside. To go into the lead was Dawlish with Bit of Grey Magic. Tracked out very wide was Rezabel. Then followed by Whittington, who's in that bunch of horses as well. Ross Ayres a long way back with Invictus as they swing into the stretch here. And Moss Maid, third meeting with the rail, is up prominently placed. It's Moss Maid, Bit of Grey Magic there. Rezabel has seemed to be losing some ground. And Dawlish is still in front of the field. Whittington's down the outside. They run down to the course proper now, about 250 metres to go, and Dawlish had gone to the lead. Bit of Grey Magic's trying hard. Rezabel's getting another effort. Moss Maid's still there on the inside. Another big finish coming up here. Bit of Grey Magic's gone up to Dawlish and hit the front. Rezabel's out after it now. Rezabel's coming quickly. It's a Bit of Grey Magic just in front. He's clinging to the lead. Bit of Grey Magic, Rezabel. Oh, great finish. That's a beauty. Bit of Grey Magic or Rezabel. Maybe was it Ross Ayres for third. Dawlish was up along the inside too. They're going to be followed then by well back Invictus. Also Silver Lucy, Whittington. Piable was in that bunch of horses, and Moss Maid was in the middle of the field. It's a tight one. Now they're ready. A little bit of movement towards the inside. Red light blinks away, about to dispatch them. Away they go. Got them away to a perfect lineup. Nothing's really breaking the line at this stage as the four of them are abreast across the track. But Alicia's Miracle eventually finds the lead. Alicia's Miracle out wide on the track, but is leading by about a length to Shiguru Mahogany and Haler's Tarry, and Raiden has gone to the tail. He's about 3 lengths off them. They come to the point of the turn. They've got 450 metres to go. Alicia's Miracle, a little bit wide on the track, is out in the centre, showing the way still from Shiguru Mahogany. Raiden's starting to make ground down the outside, and Haler's Tarry was next. Linking up now with the course proper, and along the inside, it's a Shiguru Mahogany in front. Shiguru Mahogany's up by a couple of lengths from Alicia's Miracle. Raiden's coming down the outside. They're all starting to paddle a little bit. It's Shiguru Mahogany in front, trying hard. Haler's Tarry, Alicia's Miracle still there, and Raiden is swooping late down the outside. A big finish coming up again. Raiden on the outside of Alicia's Miracle. Raiden gets up with the 10 stone 4 and wins, beats Alicia's Miracle. Then the next one home was Haler's Tarry, and Shiguru Mahogany, who looked like it'd win halfway down the straight, has finished at the rear. That was a good win. 10 stone 4, Raiden. ridden by Michael Murphy. He did very well on Raiden. He was the class horse of the field, beating Alicia's Miracle, who battled on courageously. And third was Haler's Tarry, so we'll have the other details for you shortly. But a good win there to Raiden. Just waiting for the red light to blink. There it goes. Racing, Sassiora, a bit slow to get going, not as slow as Morning Touch, which came out to about 10 lengths behind the field. After they've gone the best part of 100 metres, and Alsaurus first is contesting the lead with Ferry Bow Flyer. They're followed then by Brahmany, who's up along the inside. Girl on top's there too, and caught out 3 deep was Flash Hombre. 2 lengths further back was Esperus as they really string out Kid's Inheritance, Sassiora, and tacking on was Morning Touch, but it's 15 off the lead. They go down the hill, and it's Alsaurus first, held together on the inside, leading narrowly. Ferry Bow Flyer is up on its outside. Brahmany's in that bunch of horses. Girl on top's in a nice position, being followed then by Flash Hombre, who's doing it tough. Then came Esperus, followed by Kid's Inheritance. 2 lengths back, then came Sassiora, and last into the straight was Morning Touch. They swing into the stretch now. They've got about 350 metres to go. Alsaurus first, the rider reaching for the whip leads from Ferry Bow Flyer. Flash Hombre was next. Brahmany's coming down the outside. Girl on top still plugging away on the inside. There's 4 in line. Brahmany moved up to them on the outside, but Alsaurus first has got a kick. Alsaurus first. Ferry Bow Flyer's trying very hard. Alsaurus first and Ferry Bow Flyer. Alsaurus first. Alsaurus first got home by a head from Ferry Bow Flyer. Third Esperus. Brahmany didn't go on with it. Flash Hombre was trapped wide but was pretty disappointing. Followed then by a Girl on Top, who just conceded halfway down the straight. The next horse home then was Sassiora, followed well back by Kid's Inheritance, and Morning Touch was last all of the way. Country Championships qualifier. There's the light blinking away. And they're often racing. A little bit slow to go was Pro-An, but they're only ambling along in front, so it'll quickly make up ground. Regal Reese has found the lead. Not quite sure if he wants to be there, but the rider having a bit of a look over his shoulder. Kicking up on his inside was Chin Chin Billa. No speed on at all. You can throw a blanket over them. There's only about 3 lengths, 2.5 lengths between first and last. JJ's trapped out 3 wide after they travel the first 300 metres. Then came La Dude, who's going around them 4 wide. The jockey's not happy with the speed. And Pro-An has tacked on to be last. Past the 900 metres they go. And in a lightning move, La Dude is, I wouldn't say lightning actually, but anyhow, it's gone around the outside and gone to the front, but it can't clear them. It's 1 horse off the fence from Chin Chin Billa. Then on the outside was JJ, followed by Regal Reese, and Pro-An's last. They come down the hill now, have their sights set on with about 650, 700 metres to go. And here the leader on the inside was La Dude. It's held together from JJ, who moves up on the outside menacingly. Then came Chin Chin Billa. Regal Reese is taking off 3 wide, and Pro-An will be the last one to have a crack at them. They come onto the home turn now, 350 metres to go, and into the stretch, and it's La Dude. He's trying to sprint. He shows the way up by a couple of lengths. Regal Reese is coming on the outside. He's appearing, and getting up along the inside was Pro-An. La Dude leads. Regal Reese coming at him. Pro-An is up along the inside. Regal Reese is coming out up La Dude, who's fighting on gamely. Regal Reese on the outside is coming at La Dude. Regal Reese gets to the lead, and it's 4 winners for Michael Murphy. Regal Reese wins. Second place goes to La Dude. Third was Pro-An, followed by Chin Chin Billa, and JJ was last. Well, he's ridden 4 of the 5 winners, so as I said, he should pack his bags and move up here, Michael Murphy. He'd have plenty of riding opportunities. He doesn't get a lot of opportunities these days down south, so who knows what will happen. 4 wins today for Michael Murphy, with Regal Reese coming down the outside with a well-timed run to get up and win from La Dude.